Please buckle your seatbelts. We're beginning our descent into Montecito.
Well, that was a bit of a bumpy ride, wasn't it? Announcement time. We, the birds of Montecito, much like our human counterparts, would like to take this opportunity to disavow any comparisons and or similarities between our flock and the Markle family, or whatever's left of it. We are very unlike her, and we'd like to state that for the record, and thank you very much for your time. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Leilani of the Sky. Now, there have been so many media blunders in the Meghan Markle universe. She is now consistently posting on Instagram the most cringiest things ever. But let's first talk about this one. Flying into the week with my family heart, thanks to my H for capturing this. This is where Meghan is praising Harry for doing the bare minimum. He's literally taking a video of the sky. A shot you cannot miss. It's the whole entire sky. And she's like, thanks to my H. I mean, she treats Harry like a third child. Have you ever seen the Katie Price show with Harvey, her son? I think that Katie Price talks to Harvey in a more adult way than Meghan talks to and about Harry. It's so bizarre. I don't know why she's trying to make us forget that he's the one he's the prize. He's the one. Oh, thank you to him. But you know, I was really thinking about it and I was like, this is all about bare minimums. And we're going to talk about all the different bare minimums that have happened this week with Meghan Markle. Because it's hit that point. It's rock bottom. Meghan has always been praised for doing the bare minimum. Thomas Markle Sr. made her feel like Procter & Gamble responded to her personally when they really were responding to an entire class project. The media was involved and Procter & Gamble was persuaded to change their campaign because of all of that attention. Not because of Meghan Markle, a 12-year-old feminist. But he told her that. And I mean, I can't fully blame her for that. I suppose children are like sponges. And if you teach them, like Thomas Markle taught Meghan, I will lie about you and how good you are. It kind of programmed her brain to say, well, I can also lie about myself. I can also pretend and fake it till I make it myself. So I don't know. It's very complicated. It's a very sad situation. But now that is how she's going to treat her children, including Harry, because that's what she knows, you know? Because I really don't understand the point of giving him credit for this video that she posted on her Instagram. Yet she doesn't give people credit for anything. She never gives people credit for the ideas that she steals from them. But somehow here she has found it in her heart to give her H because it's hers. You see the difference? It's her H. Anyway, as we the birds fly south, so has Meghan Markle's career. She can no longer produce clothing from as ever because a Chinese company has told her she cannot do so. So what has she now been relegated to? She's gone from Duchess in a carriage to $9 million, $100 million, $10 million, $20 million deals to now to get a commission off of the clothes that she wears. That's all she can do at this point because no other brands can move forward. Her fake brands that she was trying to do, her fake business that she was trying to do, it can't move forward. The Duchess of Sussex rose to fame as Meghan Markle, but her latest business venture suggests she may now go by a new name, Meghan Sussex. Her new online shop, launched on Instagram this week, sells a hand-picked and curated collection of things I love, quote unquote. Handpicked and curated is the same thing to me. I don't know. But the most revealing detail might be in the URL, shopmy.us/ms, where her initials appear as MS, not MM. And when you click on the link, you have the whole thing here with the affiliate codes. Okay, so what she's done here is everything that she's worn that are produced by other companies and other brands, she's put into a little website that you can then go and pick out the things that you like. And every time you buy those things, she gets a little bit of money from it. And then she also has everything under the sun in terms of cosmetics. Now, I'm going to go on a little hunch about these cosmetics because these are not things that we can see her actually like wearing. I think that she probably doesn't use any, if not many, of these cosmetics. She's probably just grabbing at whatever will allow her to put their stuff on this website. And you might wonder why I say that. Because nothing is as it seems when it comes to Meghan Markle. It's all becoming scammy. It's actually looking like a scam now. To see how far she's fallen. I get these kind of offers weekly to do these affiliate codes. And when I tell you I have rejected every single one of those offers, I mean, I really get them a couple times a week. I think the last one was sports gear, like gym gear. which I never wear because I mostly wear costumes, they don't care. These companies do not care as long as they have a body to put it on and an audience watching that body. They don't care if you're interested in them. They don't care if you like their stuff, nothing like that. Because you're not really getting rewarded anyway. I mean, the reward is like if 1 billion trillion people buy the shirt, you get a couple $100. And it will never be your brand or your input into that brand. So for example, when I did my slides, I reached out to the company, which I had discovered because I actually loved the slides. And I asked them to make a pair of slides with me with my name on it. That's different. And that was so much fun for me to do with them. I had meetings with them, I collaborated with them, I designed with them, and it was amazing. But Meghan, of course, is too lazy and probably too untalented to sit down and do any of that creative work. She just wants anything she can get at this point because everything else has failed. She cannot even sell the dried flowers that she put in every single episode because the name can't go. She can't use name. I'm just saying, she's now fallen down from the chariots of Buckingham Palace to a little YouTuber who gets offers every single day to do the same thing she's doing. That's devastating. So on these posts, she keeps insisting that many of you have asked what she's wearing. Many of you have asked what her nail polish is. 1 coat of each, so she gets to incorporate 2 different nail polishes. She's literally just grabbing at anything. She's so grabby, isn't she? Nobody has asked her anything. The only person who asked her anything about herself was paid to do so and scripted to do so. That was Mindy Kaling. And then she turned around and mocked her for it. This is why Meghan cannot sell anything. She's so bad at it. Oh yeah, another cringy thing that I came across was this banana post. When one of the besties reinvents a banana split for breakfast. Reinvents a banana split. And I mean, Meghan's been associated with a lot of bananas and not in a positive way. So I don't know why she's using a banana, but maybe she's trolling us. Here she goes with a banana split in half with everything but the kitchen sink on it. What's that you say? You want to hear gross mouth noises? Like that. First of all, I don't like when people cheers food. I've never liked that. She makes all these gyrations and awkward movements. Her hair has to be all up on everything. I don't know what it is, guys. I really don't. I'm trying my best to step away and say, be objective, but it's like a automatic reaction to her. And it's across the board. People are talking about it. The only thing people are doing that she's influencing them to do is make fun of her. But we shall persevere because there are other important things that she's doing wrong, like the bare minimum wage, giving the women in Rwanda the bare minimum wage. Meghan's £712 ethical bag made by Rwandan women paid just 10 pence an hour. The women who are making this bag, which by the way is also on her little website of stuff you can buy that she wears, the women are getting paid 10 pence an hour for all of that basket weaving they're doing. This is a humanitarian, remember, Meghan is. But have no fear, I'm sure she will talk about all of her humanitarian efforts, they're none, on her new podcast, Lemonada. Breaking news, Meghan giggles over girl talk promise on new podcast, hours after launching her online shop with clickable fashion pics. The Duchess of Sussex teases business tips and cheeky moments in the trailer for Confessions of a Female Founder, out April 8th. Oh no, the trailer has dropped. That means we have to listen to it together. Please bear with me. I'm sure we can make it through this together.
Lemonada.
I'm Meghan, and this is Confessions of a Female Founder, a show where I chat with female entrepreneurs and friends about the sleepless nights, the lessons learned, and the laser focus that got them to where they are today.
She's already lost me with all of those descriptive words. You don't start off bombarding people with, words and words and word salad if you want to keep their attention. There's a lot of music here. I don't know why she thinks that this is 1985, where every show had to have like a groovy soundtrack, like right through it. Is it Sanford and Son?
We're diving into the highs.
It just started climbing and climbing and climbing. And there was 5,000, 10,000 people on our website. And I called Roger and said, what's going on?
And
the fake laugh. I think this was also edited in post-production that she puts in all of this stuff. Just like, it's giving archetypes a lot here.
lows.
I'm sitting there the next day. I've pissed off everybody. I'm broke. And no one's calling me.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And the kind of advice that turns small ideas into billion-dollar businesses.
I knew in that moment I'd rather stand for something than sell a whole ton of product and stand for nothing.
But that's exactly what Meghan is doing. Selling a whole ton of product and standing for nothing. Wow, the irony is lost on her.
You have to detach from the outcome. You have to. It's a little bit like the way we talk to our children. It's, did you try your best?
And of course,
They need to stop talking to any and everybody how they talk to children. Or start speaking to children as adults, like how you would speak, stop the baby talk, basically. I never use baby talk with my son.
we're gonna get some girl talk. Are you saying you're not single now? Have I missed something in the past couple weeks?
Have you missed something in the past couple weeks? You've missed something your whole life, okay?
What's happening?
Can we stay focused, please?
More laughter.
And through it all, I'm building a business of my own and getting all sorts of practical advice along the way that I'm very excited to share with you. So join me for Confessions of a Female Founder from Lemonada Media, which, by the way, is also female founded. Launching April 8th, wherever you get your podcasts. Let's do this, ladies. This is not Shark Tank. Think of this as Dolphin Tank.
Yes.
These are very
Yes,
friendly.
Dolphin Tank.
These are very friendly waters. It's all going to be good.
Oh no, not that stupid quote again. We heard that about 2 years ago. She said that about this is not a shark tank, this is a dolphin tank, it's friendly waters. I've heard this before. She's just reusing it. She says there that she's going to get this advice along the way and then she'll share it with us. What I think she should have done is done a podcast by herself. Instead of writing off of other people's experiences, she should have experienced things herself, maybe become successful herself, or even maybe behind the scenes had got some advice and then could tell us about this advice instead of using these people to bounce off of. I'm doing a podcast too, right? And it's on my own. And I collect information and I share it with you all. You can do this, girl. You can do this, Meghan. Or can you? Because I would argue it's a lot easier to sit up there and just let somebody else talk for you. If that is a trailer, if that's a thing that's supposed to get us energized and ready and excited, I am scared of how incredibly watching paint dry boring, as in like how difficult it's really gonna be for me to sit through these episodes. But unlike Meghan, I have a lot of patience. Vanity Fair weighed in once again. Vanity Fair, you might remember her. She was a student in the Leilani of Barbados University, and we marked one of her papers on Meghan Markle, and I think she got a B or B minus for that. Well, girl, she's going for her A. She has come out with another article on Meghan Markle, basically saying that Meghan is adrift on facts and reality. Meghan had believed Vanity Fair had chosen her because of her charity work and philanthropy, not her dating Prince Harry. They are quoting people who say they had no idea who Meghan was. They are saying that people were very disappointed to find out that they were interviewing this broad when they thought it was going to be all about Prince Harry instead. They're talking about the fact that Meghan was so out of her mind that she thought the interview was all about her. Excuse me, is this going to be all about Prince Harry? Because I thought we were going to be talking about my charities and my philanthropy. They're saying that Princess Diana would feel great sorrow to know that Meghan is who Harry ended up with. They're saying that nobody at Vanity Fair ever knew who Meghan Markle was. And they just end the article saying that Meghan Markle is a massive manipulator and has run rings around Prince Harry. This is why, although people are very concerned that Meghan is trying to monetize the monarchy, I don't think there's anything to be afraid of. Meghan is very unlikable. I don't know if it's due to her disorganization, if it's due to her laziness, or due to her lack of talent. I mean, she's just recently sent in forms for the second time, but they're unsigned in order to copyright or patent her trademark. Everything is a mess. There's nothing to be worried about. She's never going to be able to be successful at this for whatever reason. It's always something else. So don't worry about her monetizing the monarchy. She's definitely a laughing stock. And not only is she a laughing stock, but like nobody wants anything she's selling. So you might be wondering what us birds of Montecito think is in store for Meghan Markle. Well, first, I would like to ask you that, so please put down in the comments where you think this is finally heading. My opinion, not that anybody cares, but I think next for her is either a Ponzi scheme or a cryptocurrency. Now, look, hear me out. The Ponzi scheme could come right off of this whole shop website where she can then, and I think she's kind of done it before, that's why I thought of this, where she can get other people to promote what she's wearing and they can get a little bit of the cents on the hundreds of dollars that she's getting. And then there's another tier of other people getting a little bit of those cents and so on and so forth. But warning, that is illegal and you will go to prison for it. The other thing she might do, which you can also go to prison for, is a cryptocurrency, the Sussex coin, and maybe it can go to the moon. And then 45 minutes, she can rug pull it and become a millionaire. I'm just saying, Meghan has gone from laughingstock to try hard to liar to now it's kind of giving scam. Like everything she's doing is a scam and you can't trust anything that you're seeing. And when she posts things, it's always inauthentic. It's always inorganic. It's not just a natural, spontaneous thing. People have to question every single thing, even down to the waffle makers and the waffle shapes. This is nuts. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she did something like cryptocurrency next. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please put your thoughts down in the comments. I love you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, press the bell notifications, like this video for the algoritmo, and please stick with me because we are going to do this lemonada thing and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be fun. Don't worry. It's going to be fun. I'll make it fun. Love you all so much. Bye.